When the last school bell rings for the summer, thousands of Georgia children lose something they depend on every day, a guaranteed meal.
Lawmakers at the Capitol are now debating whether Georgia should join a federal program designed to help families keep food on the table when school cafeterias are closed. Land News First reporter Abby Kasoris joins us live tonight from the state capitol. And Abby, this is tied up in the state budget. What are lawmakers still deciding about here?
Well, they're still deciding whether the state should spend $2 million to implement the program, but that would then unlock $143 million of federal grocery benefits. The governor has opted out of this program for the last 2 years, so we're still waiting to see what could happen this year. When school lets out for the summer, breakfast and lunch don't just disappear. Families feel it at the grocery store. The program at the center of the debate is Sunbucks, also called Summer EBT. It gives grocery money to families whose children already receive benefits like SNAP or TANF. For each eligible child, families would get a $120 grocery benefit for the summer. According to the USDA eligibility guidelines, more than 1.1 million Georgia children could qualify.
We need more programs like this. The appetites don't stop.
Jawan Stewart runs a youth nonprofit working with families across metro Atlanta. She says when school is out, grocery bills climb fast. That's why she's encouraged to see House lawmakers add and approve $2 million to the state budget to run the program. After 2 years of Georgia opting out, lawmakers in both parties say the need is too big to ignore.
As a father myself, I know how much families struggle, especially with everything being more expensive these days. And to be able to help these families goes a long, long way.
Most of this is paid for by the feds. We should take advantage of it while we can and take some kind of stress off of our parents during the summer.
The governor has said Georgia opted out because the program lacked nutritional requirements. When we asked if his position had changed, his office said it doesn't comment on pending legislation. Stewart hopes the governor will still support the funding in the final budget.
This is a really great way to be able to leave a mark of support, as this is your last term in office, to make this impact for growing families. It really can change the trajectory for many children.
The funding to implement this program is just one line in a 200-plus page budget document. The decision now stands over in the Senate, and we do expect they might be able to make some changes. They could always send it right back to the House. They could negotiate more, but we are going to be looking closely at that budget document and what bill makes it to the governor's desk. Live at the state capitol, Abby Kasoris, Atlanta News First.
We'll see what happens. Abby, thank you.